but it still can work. But now your late game scaling Xayah that's going to get ornaments isn't necessarily going to be able to do damage with them if she can't close the gap. And
he's so focused, man. He's so in the zone. We got a little dive brewing here. And let's see who does get the aggro. It is going to go over to Duro, and a ton of damage already comes out. The CC layering was perfect as well. Very clean dive to pick up first blood here for... You know, the probably you're going to get early from the Ahri versus Yone is bound to happen. And that does mean that maybe Gen.G can look for the Drake. We do have a trade up on the top side, actually. Fire going both ways as Ornn, a couple more autos. He'll get it. He had to flash, but he flashes late and dies to Duckdom, who wasn't even part of the fight.
that was a bit of a jump scare.
Yeah. I mean, just the fact that Duckdom's top two, it feels like KT knew that they were not going to fight over the Drake, so they just say, well, we'll just give it up.
It's a lane swap bonus, you know? Duckdom's going top side, he gets a huge kill.
Keen does not have flash, and he's very far up the lane and just dies again. So that is going to be now 2 kills to Duckdom.
I mean, he didn't
He
have...
does have a team.
He's got Swifties.
Yeah. And now they are looking for Cuz, who is not in a good spot. And over the wall goes Duro, and this time his engage will amount to a kill.
No, I got nothing.
Dragon.
Drag him to dragon.
Third.
Duro is, you know, and again, looking for an engage angle here. BDD is super deep. He is in trouble.
Yeah, we got Xin Zhao here. Canyon elects not to block it, even with his ult and flash available. They want to turn onto Perfect instead, who is Ornn. And you know what? With enough CC, they can get that job done. They say, you know, let's just start from the front, and then we'll go to the back. And now Canyon's going to use his ult. Peter in a lot of trouble here, although Toby in a bit as well. But it was a bait all along as Cuz goes in, and he will go down immediately as now the engage comes in on a BDD, who is not going to get away. And we still have Jin ultimate. And one more shot will do it. He's not going to hit either of those, but it's fine. He's got Duro, who is emoting under the turret, and Gen.G Tika Master.
So they do get the Herald as well. And then with the teleports. So that's how he was able to block Perfect there. Doesn't going down as he joins late. Yeah. Perfect didn't know.
Yeah, well, Peter's dead. Very sad. Nobody wanted to see that. But it's reality. And that means that Gen.G is going to take down the Drake.
A bad game. It's just that Duro having a little bit more impactful of one right now.
Yeah, that's the way it goes sometimes. You're going to be playing out of your mind, but sometimes the enemy team is just better. And we already have objective. Canyon is under no danger here, even with everybody here. And the spear's not going to hit. The turret's going to go down as well. Toby looks for it, gets Duckdom, gets the cleanse out. And now will they go for the follow-up engage? BDD goes in, but he's just kind of dying at the same time. As now the full engage comes in from Duro. The follow-up not quite there, but now the Jin ult over the top is going to get the snipe. And meanwhile, down goes the Rakan. BDD barely lives. As we got another root here, it is turning into a slaughter from Gen.G.
Yeah, unfortunately, just 2 kills. They don't get the inner turret, but they have their eyes on a bigger prize here in the round as Keen shows up and says, all right, well, they're all burning now. Perfect solo ults Chovy, and the fight is lost. As Canyon gets into the backline here and takes BDD down to like 2% health. And that's Herald, or sorry, Otacon through Herald.
We got a little play in the bottom lane here. Duro might be in a little bit of trouble. We'll see if that escape room experience can help him out. He is going to live, and now the follow-up is coming through. A little bit of a TP, but a bit far away from the play, so not going to be able to force it here. Is Gen.G. Keen now down his teleport.
Yeah, he made a club for dodging called the Dodging Duros.
Ah, okay.
So he dodged.
After joining so many clubs, he made his own club.
Yeah, he wanted one.
They're engaging on a canyon for some reason. I don't know why they would do that. This deep in the jungle on top of an equalizer.
Oh God, Valdez!
Cover your eyes. This is not safe.
I think KT are ready for game 2.
It's Hextech Soul, guys. Only 2 minutes.
Can Hextech Soul allow Duro to keep BDD in place?
Can Duro solo BDD?
Not quite. I don't think he was in that club, but
Chovy has 0 kills, by the way. Just want to say slacking. I'm not very impressed.
009.
Yeah.
And it's not James Bond's number.
No, it's not. Trying to kill Ruler here. I think BDD, that was really his only objective, but he might live because of the disengage cone. Yep. I'm glad that was there. You know, you utilized that so well. He was planning for it all along. That's why it was there.
Yeah.
I think after that good week, you know, unfortunate timing to hit Gen.G. If they had lost to BNK, dude, we'd be singing a different tune. But that is not the case here. BDD is going to snap back. We have the Ornn for disengage. Don't see that every day, as now the follow-up comes in from Toby. We do see the Feather Storm, but he immediately dies after the Feather Storm. And the Xayah does not really help herself at all. It's just a clean ace. Everybody dies. The game is over. They still have Hextech Soul. Let's go next.
Yeah, I think I'm personally ready to move to game 2. I think KT, all 5 members probably at this point are ready as well.
You're a game 2 timer?
Yeah, actually there was a game 2 earlier, and there's going to be another one now.
Yeah, exactly. We almost had a game 4. That was crazy.
Pretty insane performance from everyone here on Gen.G, but got to give Duro a big shout out as Peter's trying to slow this one down.
Oh, they almost got Keen.
Almost.
Yeah. Keen was the only person who died in this game for Gen.G. 19-2 is going to be the, actually 20-2. It's going to be the final score.